All right, so we are dressed, and the first thing that we do in the morning is do a pre-bolus for Brooklyn before she eats. Pre-bolusing just really works well for us to allow her insulin enough time to get in there and to start working. So she normally eats about 10 grams of carbs for breakfast. So that'll be about 2 units for her. And another thing that we're going to do is we're going to also extend that bolus. We're going to give her a little bit now and a little bit later to kick in while she's at school. I'm going to do a 70. I'm going to do probably I guess I'll stick with 50-50. That should be good. And I'm going to change the duration to about over an hour and 30 minutes. And there we go. So we are preparing Brooklyn's lunch, and we use the Greater Goods food scale because it really helps us make sure that her carb counts are accurate for lunch. It has a food book that has codes associated with a ton of foods. And so, for example, the code for strawberries is $14.95, babe? Strawberries?
Yeah.
$14.95. Basically what I come in here, clear the screen out, zero everything out, type in the code $14.95, okay? And then I add the strawberries to Brooklyn's lunch, and it tells me that those strawberries are 5 carbs. Pretty cool. Friends, so we are buckled in and we are headed to Brooklyn School. So it's currently 7:48 in the morning and her school day starts at 8 a.m. So she has a full school day. She'll be there until 5 o'clock, and she goes to a language immersion school. So she has a period for English class, a period for Spanish, a period for French, and then a period for Mandarin. So she's been in language immersion since she was 1 year old, and she actually just started back to school at the beginning of August. You know, with the pandemic, she was out for a good, 4 or 5 months. So we're happy to have her back in school, and she's excited to be there. Brooke, are you excited about going to school today?
Yes.
All right, give me a big thumbs up. Check in with you later, guys. Bye, I love you.
Love you.
All right, so each morning they do a temperature check to make sure that there's no fever. And then mom will also answer a few questions to make sure that no one has a cough or we haven't been around anyone that's...
Any changes?
Nope, no changes. We're good to go.
Okay.
All right, adios, mi amor. I love you, Brooke.
Love you.
Have a great day. Hola, buenos dias.
¿Te ayuda? ¿Puedo ayudarte? Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien.
Mira la lonchera. Vamos, dígale adiós a mamá.
Adiós, mamá.
Adios. Hasta luego. Hey everybody, Brooke's mom here, Crystal checking in. Thanks so much for following along with us today. So as you know, Brooklyn's at school, and I wanted to share just some of the conversations that take place while she is not in my care. I just got a text from her teacher, so I'm going to share that with you guys on the next screen. So stay tuned. Hey guys, so yes, Brooke gave you guys a unicorn a second ago, so that was pretty cool. But I also wanted to come on here and share with you just some of the challenges that we face dealing with a small child that has type 1 diabetes. So, we put a lot of reliance on her teachers to adequately monitor her Dexcom while she's in their care, and respond to lows when necessary. So we're in Georgia, and the state of Georgia actually required her teachers to sit through a 4-hour training in order for them to be able to deliver insulin via her pump for us. So a 4-hour training, you can imagine that was probably overwhelming for her teachers, and absolutely it was. The training was very thorough, I'll say. So it covered everything from carb counting to what is diabetes, to how does insulin work, and how do different foods impact her body, signs of lows, signs of highs, what is DKA, what happens if she goes unconscious. And so as a parent, I was, not so much my husband, but I was overwhelmed in the beginning because I felt like, I just felt some sort of way about placing all of this responsibility on another person. But thanks to my husband's help and support, I quickly got over that. And he just reminded me that, this is for Brooke's protection, and it'll also benefit the school in the future in case another type 1 enrolls at her school in the future. So after that 4-hour training, what we did was we went up to the school and just kind of did a reset with everyone, and just kind of highlighted just the important things that they need to focus on, signs of lows, and what to do in case she goes slow. I'm just really grateful that we have people that love her and care for her, and that are willing to not let diabetes get in the way of Brooklyn living her best life. So as you can see, she's an awesome little girl, and just has so much to do in this world. And we're just grateful that we have people that support her and support our family. And this hasn't stopped us one bit. So stay tuned. It's almost lunchtime here, so we'll be going back up to the school, and I'll show you what happens at lunchtime and why I'm having to go back up there for lunch. So stay tuned, and thanks again for tagging along with us today. Bye, guys. Hey everybody, so I'm here at Brooklyn School. You may remember that I mentioned that our teachers had to sit through a 4-hour training on diabetes management. However, the state of Georgia takes up to 30 days for the variants to be approved in order for her school to operate her pump. And so while we wait for the variants approval, Dad and I have to come up to her school every single day in order to deliver her insulin for lunch. So I'm here now in the parking lot. But due to COVID, I'm not able to go into the building. So I'll go to the front door, I'll ring the doorbell, and Brooklyn will come to the front door, and I'll be able to bolus her from there. These are interesting times that we're living in, but again, I'm choosing to focus on the positive, and just, remain grateful for all that we have, and again, all of the support that our family has. So stay tuned. Let's go ring the doorbell and check on our girl. Alright, it's also a little rainy today, so the kids are normally on the playground during this time, but since it's a little rainy, they're not on the playground. So again, we'll go to the front door and we'll ring the doorbell, and Brooke will come out soon. Oh, and actually, I forgot my mask, so let me go back to the car and grab that. And here she comes. Hola. Hey guys, so I'm back in the car. However, I can't leave just yet. So for Brooke's lunch today, I did an extended bolus, 50% now, 50% over the next hour and a half. However, she just dropped down to 77, and all of my pump wearers should know this. For the extended bolus, it has now canceled. So the pump is probably in there alarming. I'm going to have to wait in the car until her sugar starts to go back up, go ring the doorbell again, bring her to the door again, and re-deliver the extended portion of her bolus. So this is tough when you have a small child, because we have to do all of these things for her. She's not old enough to know how to operate her pump, and so it is what it is. And again, we will remain grateful and thankful. All right, guys, she is 78, up 5 points from before. So I think now I can go back in and give her the extended portion of her bolus. So we'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, checking in. So it's late afternoon. Brooklyn's blood sugar is doing amazing while she's at school. So a quick check-in, and you can see that she's at 99. So nice and steady, no lows today at school, no highs while she's at school. So far so good. I'm going to share with you guys on the next slide what I prepared for Brooklyn's lunch so that you can see what a typical lunch is for a 3-year-old that goes to preschool. Again, Brooke follows a low carb lifestyle, so we keep her lunch carbs between, 8 and 12 grams per day. So check out the next slide to see what she's eating today. See you later. Bye. Hey everyone, I wanted to hop on really quickly and answer one quick question that I seem to have gotten today, and that is, how do I as mom just kind of manage all of Brooke's needs stress-wise? Managing a type 1 diabetic, working a full-time job, and also having an older child. And the answer is exercise. So I work out about 3 to 4 days a week, and honestly that's what keeps me sane. If I don't work out, I'm not in a very good mood, and mom's just not very happy. So exercise is key, so make sure you guys are out there moving. Okay, check in later. Bye. Hey guys, it's almost the end of the day here, so I'm about to pick up Brooklyn from school. So make sure you stay tuned. We've got some other exciting things that I want to share with you this evening, site changes, and I want to answer all of your questions. Remember, I only have a few more hours to hang out with you guys over on this account, so be sure to follow her at T1D Brookie and follow along with our journey. Ask me any questions that you guys may have. I hope this has been helpful. But let's go get our girl and see what kind of day she had. Also, very important to mention, so Sugarmate called me. Remember, Brooklyn's blood sugar was low. I got a text from her teacher that said they gave her half a box of raisins. So remember, this is a new journey for them. We don't feed Brooklyn raisins, and obviously what that caused, it was an overcorrection. So now she's higher than I would like. She was around 69 probably 20 minutes ago, and now she's up to 153. So again, I just, instead of being upset or being in my feelings about it, I'm just going to take this opportunity to re-educate her teachers on lows. When she has a low, all she needs is a little bit of fruit, or a few pieces of strawberries or blueberries, and she'll be good to go. But this is new for them. It's a lot of information, but we'll have to address that raisin situation. So I'm sure they'll know for next time. So named Chloe, how was your day today?
Good.
It was good. All right, let's get you buckled in and head home, okay?
Okay.
All right, everybody. So we're in the car. So you can see this blood sugar is a bit out of control now. So what I'm going to have to do is give her a correction. The pump showed 179, but because she's going up, I'm going to put in a higher number. That's just what we do, because I know it's going to continue to be high. So I'm giving her a correction. You can see it's going to give her 0.89 units. We're going to confirm it, deliver it, and that's it. Love our T-Slim. All right, guys, so challenge number, I'm not sure what number we're on at this point, but I want to talk a little bit more about those raisins. So I think what happened was, the reason that they gave Brooklyn raisins was because that was probably the class snack for today. And they want Brooklyn to be able to eat the same foods as everyone else and feel like a normal 3-year-old. But what we will have to show them is that, yes, she is a normal 3-year-old. However, there are certain foods that we just do not feed her, and raisins is one of them. We bring in fresh fruit for her each week to bring up her lows. She can have a few blueberries, a few strawberries. A half a box of raisins has now sent her blood sugar up to 222, and we are now going to have to work to correct that. All right, so tonight is a site change night. So we'll take you along as we change Brooklyn's site, but also keep the insulin that's currently in her cartridge. So let's grab an infusion set. We use the True Steel infusion sets. These are the ones that we've used from the beginning. No issues with occlusions or anything like that. So we really like these. So stay tuned and we'll walk you through how we change the site. All right, so we are going to change Brooklyn's site tonight, but we are going to keep the insulin that's currently in her cartridge because she has 55 units still within the cartridge. So stay tuned as we walk through how we do a site change, but keep the insulin in the cartridge. Just so you know, when we keep the insulin in the cartridge, we won't be using this long tube. We'll only be replacing the site piece. So stay tuned. Thanks. All right, Brooke, we are ready to do your site change. Where are we putting your site today?
On my left leg.
You want it on your leg or your arm?
Arm.
Arm? This one right here looks good? Okay. Mommy will clean it up. We got your hair all washed up from swimming. You are good to go.
Mommy won't cry.
I know. You're such a big girl.
You won't cry again. Okay?
I know. I know. You're so brave. Did you know that?
Yes.
Okay. What you watching on your video? Let me see your arm. 1, 2, 3. All done. Good job. Very good. And with the True Steels, guys, it has an extra little anchor on here that we use to put on her or put next to her site, just to make sure in case the tube gets tugged on that it won't come out.
All right. So now I do my measure, and I typically like to get a cover of the infusion site. So once I get my measurement, I just cut. Like so. So this piece of tape has 2 coverings. You want to peel the white backing first, like this. And this is actually where the sticky part is here. So once you peel the white backing off, now you can cover the front side.
Yep. And just cover the tube right up. And just I'll add too, we like the tape as extra enforcement. We've honestly never had an issue with, the tubing being yanked out or anything. This is just the way that we were trained, to cover it with some sort of tape. But, all right, everyone. There's so much more that I wanted to cover, but unfortunately, we've got to shut this thing down. We only have so much time here. So be sure to follow Brooklyn's page at T1D_Brookie. And thank you guys so much for following along with her journey today. This has been fun. Can you say thanks, everyone?
Thanks, everyone.
Say bye.
And thanks, everyone that are in Georgia. See you guys later. Peace. Peace.
Bye, guys. Take care.